Creating abundance with edible landscapes. How's it doing? Let's find out. Alright, so here we are at the Berry Boulevard. It's July 11th, I believe. And we'll just show you what's growing. Alright, here we have a raspberry plant. Kind of overstepping the boundaries of the log bed, but we're just going to leave that because we love raspberries. If it doesn't go too far, it should be alright. Oh, we have a small blackberry in here still. I thought I removed all that because it's a little bit unruly. Anyway, that's alright, we can leave it for a little while. We got like really tall raspberries. We have the really like sort of a dwarf variety, shorter variety of raspberry. Tons of strawberry all through here. Got some chives that I added just because somebody gave me a plant. I thought I'll throw it in there. Got a kale going to seed in there. It's kind of windy, but let's see if I can step back into here and find a few ripe fruits here and there. I encourage the neighborhood to pick from this area, so it might be a little sparse, but there is quite a bit of production, and none of this has been watered at all this year. There's a nice corn coming up, sort of an ornamental corn, which you can also grind into corn flour. Tons of strawberry, like so much. We just had a huge harvest in June for many weeks, but now they're just about all done. They're putting their runners out now. But yeah, you can see just how prolific they like to grow and how nicely they've all filled in. That's all them over there. They got a little short canopy of sunflowers here. I put them out as seedlings, and I put them out way too early, but they're okay. Here's another blackberry popping up. Interesting enough. So we got some black currants here. I can show you if I get a little closer. We got some sage flower, got some mint, we got some fennel, some asparagus gone to seed. Up here we got some gomi berries, which I don't know if they're gonna flower this year for whatever reason, but hopefully by next year they'll have tons. Moving up a little further, we got the celery going to seed. This is this one. We got some lavender. We got some perennial fennel that's reseeded themselves. This one's a gooseberry, which I think I might remove because it's kind of unruly in this spot. And it doesn't really produce a huge amount of fruit quite yet. There's a couple down there. Trying to eat that one when it's ready. I'm not really too familiar with gooseberry. Alright, so this is the big peach. It's got a bit of peach curl, but like the leaves in the later on in the season don't seem to be bothered so much. So I might just leave it, we'll see. Stepping back, you can just sort of see just how thick the growth is. I've lifted up some of the stones and placed them back down, so you can see like a little bit more easily where to step. And in fall I'll be taking like a lot of these strawberry plants and trying to give them away, or make bare root plants out of them, because yeah, it's getting kind of unruly, but I don't want to get rid of them because they're so good. Moving back on this side, some sort of insect going on with this guy, but still producing a little sunflower going on. That's where the biggest corn stalk is right now. Pretty good. Some garlic, some purple poppies popping up. Let's see, some more garlic and some more sunflower. And yeah, I guess that just about does it. Well, maybe I'll add the greenhouse as well. Walking past another celery flower. Greenhouse is a little bit empty right now because we just harvested all kinds of things, but here's some kale that was never spaced out very well, but it's been harvested pretty good. This is a romaine gone to seed, kind of falling into the pathway. Oops, there should be a cap here, but I guess I've misplaced that. Oh, found it. For some reason it's over here. So this is the overflow. You can look in here and check the height of the water. Basically, if anybody doesn't know, the overflow from the rainwater tank flows down into the base of each one of these containers, and they work the same way as the wicking barrels do. They flood in a reservoir and then they wick up into a soil that's suspended above the water column. In here we got some random lettuces going to seed, as well as a whole bunch of cilantro or coriander and beets, and also chard, which had some microgreens, and I probably threw way too many seeds in, but we'll thin them out if they do well. We'll see. A bit of cannabis, so this is what can happen if you leave your cap on at this end. Oh boy, see now my other cap's missing. That's strange. Somebody's messing with my caps. Oh, here's one down here. What the heck? Not sure why there's caps falling away, but anyway, this stays on, but like not so much that it just to block mosquitoes. If it goes on all the way, it'll seal the system, and like you could extend this pipe if you wanted it to flood more or less. But the idea is that's where the overflow is, and so that's how much water table it basically will maintain. And yeah, this got left on, and the whole thing flooded for like 20 hours maybe, and now this wasn't happy. So a lot of that is dead now, but you can see there's a little new growth popping up again. Over here we got more strawberries because they're everywhere, more catnip, I believe, and wood sorrel, and don't want to forget the giant fig tree, which I've planted from a plant somebody got me, and it's inside the greenhouse and next to the house, and I tried to more or less espaliate it up, and now it's doing pretty well. And I'll just show you, like in here, all the figs starting to pop up. This one has a good split. No, I think it's just a line in it. And anyway, you got lots of little big ones, and then see if I can find you some more up there. Oops. Yeah, some up there. Anyway, this should be quite tasty this year. See, this is from the mulberry tree. Some animals come and left it. But the mulberries are almost done. Bit of purslane. This is a third type of mint that I got from the neighbor. So I'm growing 3 mints now, plus lemon balm, and I guess catnip. I guess it's sort of minty, I think. Anyway, there's some random plants down here, like the kale, some green leaf lettuce growing. And I guess that's it for the front yard garden tour / greenhouse update. Let me know if you guys got any questions. Oh, there's a bird in the bird bath I just disturbed. Sorry, girl or boy, whatever. And yeah, I need to clear this out probably a little bit. It's a little overgrown, but mostly lots of food and not too much work. And I don't know if I mentioned, like on the boulevard, it hasn't been watered. Neither is this. The self-watering greenhouse has been watered, like relentlessly. None of this in the front or backyard has been watered at all this year, except for the bird baths. So yeah, not too much work. And not, I mean, it's been a good season, but still, it's looking really good. So thanks for sticking with me if you did, and happy to answer any questions you got. Thanks, bye.